going on, everybody? Zach Leiniger here again, and today we're going to dive into the Zips soccer team and see how they did in the recent MAC Championship game. The MAC Championship game featured the 12th ranked Akron Zips taking on the Western Michigan Broncos. These two familiar foes met twice earlier in the season, with the Zips coming away with a 1-0 victory the first go-around and a 1-1 draw in their second meeting. In their most recent matchup, Western Michigan got off to a hot start, scoring their first goal in the 3rd minute off the foot of Jalen Shannon. This did not make things easier for the Zips, as they were already fighting against some high winds, as well as some periods of intermittent snow, varying from light to heavy. As the game went on, the Zips found themselves frustrated as it began to get physical. The first half ended 1-0, forcing the Zips to regroup and find a way to win in the second half. The second half did not start out too much better for the Zips, as they found themselves down 2-0 in the 50th minute, courtesy of a goal by Western Michigan's Charlie Sharp. The Zips looked to answer back after a goal scored by Johnny Fitzgerald on a corner kick, but it was nullified by an offsides penalty. To add insult to injury, the Zips found themselves down one key player as Jason Shukaluk was shown a red card in the 54th minute. The Zips gave it their all, battling through the weather and physicality in the second half. After countless efforts, the Zips got themselves on the board after Johnny Fitzgerald found the back of the net in the 77th minute. Unfortunately, instead of the goal being an equalizer, the Zips were still staring down a 2-1 deficit. Any last-minute hope for a comeback was thwarted when Dyson Claypier received a red card in the 86th minute. Despite all their efforts, the Zips were never able to overcome the early goal scored by Western Michigan, losing 2-1. This was a tough loss for the Zips, as this felt like a winnable game that slipped through their hands. I'm Zach Leiniger with the ZTV Sports Report, and as always, go Zips!